Hey yo, Chris here, and welcome to the Delta. And here we are in the Hamilton, ready to talk about the Fast Five, the 5 things you need to know prior to going into the Italian Grand Prix. As you can tell, it's dark out. We're out here before work. I myself am super busy placing blacktop down on the road today. So this is the type of video for you busy people like me. We're gonna go over these 5 things real quick, real brief, and you're gonna have a general idea of what to look for at Monza this weekend. Like and subscribe, helps me out, lets me know what you guys like and what you guys don't. Let me know in the comments where I can improve. But let's get into these Fast 5 now so we can get you and me on our way with our busy schedules. At number 5, I have Monza is a unique track. It may be boring, so prepare yourself for a potential boring race. However, there may only be a select few teams that thrive in a track layout like this. It's super straight, it's super fast, very minimal amount of turns on the track. So I think there's only a few teams that can thrive in this scenario. Which teams will that be? You got to tune in to find out. At number 4, let's look at Franco Colapinto's first race. He just replaced Logan Sargent. Williams made the decision that Logan Sargent is out for the rest of the year, and they're bringing up their F2 guy, and it's Franco Colapinto. I want to see how he performs. Does he, succeed in his first race ever? Is there going to be some growing pains? Is he going to do the same as Logan? Is he going to bend in a wall? Gotta find out. This is the race to see how Franco is going to do in a Formula 1 car. For number 3, watch for McLaren. I am telling you, if they win by a country mile like they did in Zandvoort, the season's over. They're gonna win every single race because they obliterated the competition at Zandvoort, and that is a very, very different track compared to Monza. So if the McLaren car is blowing cars out in Zandvoort and blowing cars out in Monza, the season is essentially theirs for the taking. Now, if they do have a bit of struggle, if they don't win, if they only win by a fraction of a second, then we're going to have a very, very interesting remainder of the season. For number 2, I'm going to be looking at Mercedes to have a bounce back race. They didn't do the greatest there in Zandvoort, and I'm putting them in the category of select few that thrive in a Monza layout. So they didn't do the greatest, but like I said, Zandvoort's twisty, turny, hilly, all those things that Monza isn't. They did pretty well there in Spa. Despite the disqualification, they still were 1 and 2. And I have a feeling that Monza is much more similar to the long, fast speeds of Spa. So if Mercedes did well in Spa, I have a feeling they might do a little bit better here in Monza. And then the number 1 thing that I'm going to do with my Ferrari delusion, it is a Ferrari weekend, baby. I got technically Sainz in 3rd, but I want to see a Charles Leclerc Sainz 1-2 finish. The place is going to be packed full of the Tifosi, waving the Ferrari flags. It's going to be a spectacle to see. I 100% want to see a Ferrari spectacular. If there is any time Ferrari to have a good race, this is the race for them to do it. So that's what I want. If you are a Ferrari fan, get excited about Monza. Or they might, bungle it up and they'll have one of the worst weekends that you can remember. But let's not go there unless we have to. All right, let's get excited for Ferrari. I am super pumped for this race. I think with the upgrades that they're bringing and the showing they had in Zandvoort, they might surprise us and give us a victory in Monza, which would be unbelievable given the information we now have about McLaren. So those are the Fast 5. Those are 5 things that you need to look into. Quickly, before we go into get out of here, we have the weather. It's just going to be hot, hot, hot. Rain's not really in the forecast. Doesn't mean it can't ever show up. I just don't expect it to. So it's just going to be hot, dry conditions for the race. It will be a little interesting seeing how the cars handle these high temperatures and how the drivers can, prepare themselves for it. I mean, they are athletes. I don't expect them to like suffer too much, but these temperatures in the 90s will definitely play a role on fatigue and engine performance, in my opinion. But that's it. Those are the Fast 5. That's the weather. I hope you all have a great day. I'm off to work. Gotta go. We have Blacktop coming in within the hour. Have a great day. Take care. Stay safe and have fun out there. Bye, everybody.